What's up, y'all? Woo! Mm, 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 mm. When I tell you I am so pissed off right now, I don't know if I'm going to be able to continue watching Love Island. I don't know if I'm going to be. They got that vote wrong tonight. You're going to send Jeremiah home? You're going to send Jeremiah home. And when Jeremiah, oh, I'm sorry. Did I say hey to y'all? Hey. Okay, they did. When Jeremiah said he felt betrayed, I'm like, I'm glad that he gets instantly what just happened because he was betrayed. He was betrayed. Those men are jealous of Jeremiah. That crap Ace was saying about, oh, look at him. He's doing the same thing that he did. Stop. Because day one, Ace had such an issue with Jeremiah. He he almost was like a bully to Jeremiah to me. I mean, he had a problem with everything. You might as well be like, he might as well been like, you know what? Oh God. Jeremiah, I don't know if he saw before what happened tonight that none of these dudes were his friends at all. Clearly, he couldn't know. How could he have seen it, right? Because when Ace, but he should have gotten that energy from Ace because day one, Ace was treating Jeremiah like I hate the way that you walk, I hate the way that you talk, I hate the way that you dress. He was treating him like that. Day one. Day one. Okay, let me stop screaming. Day one. They need to bring Jeremiah back to this show. They are clearly violating all kinds of rules. I don't know what kind of producer tricks they got going on, but they are apparent. They are apparent. All people all on social media, everybody sees it. We're not even trusting that you are actually counting our votes the right way. We're not even trusting that. Okay. And so you are going to allow Jeremiah to get voted off by this little troll. This little troll, and I'm talking about Ace. Ace is the ring leader. I am disappointed in Taylor. I am disappointed in Taylor. And when we had to vote for our favorite guy, I gave Taylor my vote. I regret that now. I regret that. He could get on whatever horse or mule that he rode on into Love Island and ride on out. I'm pissed off with him too now. Bye. Nick. Nick is a snake. Nick is a snake. You know when Jeremiah sealed his fate tonight? Jeremiah sealed his fate tonight when he was kissing what's her name? Say it for me. Adrena, thank you. When he was kissing Adrena on that chair and they were looking at him and they had the guys and they had so much to say. Nick already, he won't close off with Sierra because he told her he's interested in the bombshell. He's interested in the bombshell, so he's not gonna close off. So of course, you know what they did. You know what Nick did? And Nick, oh Brutus, bro, Brutus. Nick, I'm your best friend. You know you're my best friend in the villa. We're best friends. What? You stabbed that man in the back because you wanted the woman that he had. You stabbed that man in the back because you wanted the woman that he had. You are a snake. Ace is a snake. Y'all are a two-headed snake. That's what you are. That's what you are. Nick is slimy to me. And if Sierra knows what's in her best interest, honey, when you go over there to that other island and those guys come, you better pick another flavor of the month because I can tell you right now, Nick ain't it. They stabbed Jeremiah in his back tonight out of pure jealousy. You tell me, how in the hell, if you got to choose between Austin, Pepe, and Jeremiah goes home. How? How? It would have made sense for Austin to go home, quite frankly, because Austin's not feeling Amaya, and so you could end that. Pepe and Hannah, I would have been okay with them also both going home because honestly, I feel both of them are there for a good time, not a long time. So you could have gotten rid of both of them too. That would have been fine by me. But you're gonna send Jeremiah home, and we could see the green-eyed monster. And what is this? This supposed to be Love Island. This is looking like Survivor right now. This is like Survivor. They have gotten rid of the person who the guides. They have gotten rid of the person who is the threat. And I don't really care too much about what happened to Hannah, but let me just tell you right now. I would dap Hannah up and give her brownie points for being 10 toes down when them women tried to talk to her. And she was like, I really don't feel like talking to the people who voted me out. It's good for you, Hannah. Because don't come telling me I'm the sun, the star, and the moon, and you just voted me off when you could have voted Amaya off, who was clearly not in any kind of connection at all. So good for her. But like I said, I can live with that. I can live with that. That's I can live with that. But kudos to her for standing up for herself. But back to Jeremiah. I don't know what Love Island needs to do. I don't care how they go about it. It's just a game anyway, right? It's just a game. But they need to figure out how to bring Jeremiah back. And I hope America is so upset, as I'm seeing in some of these comments I'm seeing out here, especially on Twitter, that they have to figure something out because they did Jeremiah wrong. What is the problem? What is the problem? And Nick now probably is rubbing his hands together, just can't wait to make his move on the bombshell. It is pathetic. It is sad. This is not, like my daughter said, is this Love Island or is it Jealous Island? And then when they showed the men who are going to be at Casa next week, did y'all see them men? Did y'all see now? Not one of those guys even looked as good as Jeremiah. So the one bombshell you actually had on the show, since that's part of the show, he's gone. And he's gone because of jealousy. Ace is a little troll. He is a ringleader. I need him off the show. The rumor is that Ace and Shelly already knew each other before they came to this show, and not just casually how they made it sound on the show, but they were actually in a relationship. If we find that out to be true, first of all, producers, if that is true, you're not doing your job. And also, producers, are there new producers this season? Who's new? So there must be somebody new because this season is not giving. It's not. And quite frankly, see, I'm still heated right now. I could see myself not watching the rest of Love Island because, first of all, I don't like what you did tonight to Jeremiah. Secondly, there are no real couples on this show at all. And we're at this point of it this season. And based off what they did to Jeremiah, there are no real friendships, even amongst the men or amongst the, there's no real friendships. There's no nothing. And maybe a part of that problem is my daughter was telling me that they put a lot of people on the show this season who were already like influencers. Don't do that. Because when you put a bunch of influencers on the show, they give different energy. It's just like if you watch Pop the Balloon on YouTube and you watch Pop the Balloon on Netflix. Two totally different energies. Why? Because Pop the Balloon on Netflix is full of nothing but influencers, people who've been on other reality shows. It's very commercial. It doesn't have the raw kind of real feeling that the show on YouTube has. It's a big difference. You could tell everybody's trying to get on. You can tell everybody's just trying to get a little bit more clout. You can tell. So if it turns out to be true that Shelly and Ace were already in a relationship before they came to this show, and all of that is on social media right now and has been, why are they still on the island? Huh? Why have they not been packed up? You can pack Ace up in a little carry-on bag and put him up there in the little thing in the compartment on the airplane. Get him out of there. Why are they still there? Because that to me, it's like, it's disingenuous. You're gonna make people not watch this show. You're gonna make people. When I tell you, I could literally go without watching the rest of this season. I could. It's too much gaming for me. And to see this man get voted off just because the other men are jealous, it's not supposed to be that type of show. You don't vote people off because you're jealous of them. Normally you vote people off because they're not really in a match. They're not really, in a couple, or the couple is people don't really support the couple, something like that. But because you're jealous, You're jealous, and I'm talking about the men. How petty. How petty. So I don't know what Love Island needs to do or how they need to go about figuring it out. They posted something on their channel on Twitter talking about did the voters get it right or did shut up. Stop talking. Stop talking. No, you know you didn't get it right. You know you didn't get it right. If they do not correct this, I do think the ratings for this show is going to fall off. Because what are we even invested in at this point? What? Who? Who? Pepe and Hannah? Well, Hannah gone. Now who Pepe gonna get with? One of the new girls coming in. I mean, it's just I could not believe that those guys who were supposed to be having this little group, Jeremiah has been there from day one, that Taylor, Troll Ace, okay, and Nick would get together and say, and out of those three, because like I said, Ace is a troll and he's trying to satisfy his own purposes, okay, which is to win the money in the end. Nick is jealous and slimy and he wants the bombshell that came in last week for himself, right? But Taylor, what's up with you? And then your dumb ass. You let them put you up on the mic where you giving a little speech. Well, this is hard. We had to put friendship to the side. Stop talking like that. Stop talking like that. Because you just a good old cowboy. You just shut up. You had no backbone. You had no backbone at all. And as far as I'm concerned, if you really want to be truthful about it, now that you're going to be like this, Taylor, if I watch any more episodes of this show, if there's any opportunity, I won't say I'm going to vote against you, but I can tell you I'm not going to vote for you. Okay? Because where was your back tonight? Where was it? Where was it? Did Ace have it in a vice grip? Is that where your spine was tonight? Where was it? So no, because Ace and Nick already know they were clicking up. They both wanted him off. Nick wants Jeremiah's woman, and Ace is jealous of Jeremiah and also wants to win the money. I believe him and Shelly's up in there running a scam, if you believe what they're saying on social media about them already being in a relationship. So they voted Jeremiah off because they're jealous? Since when? Since when that's what happened? What is this? This is not Survivor. It's Love Island. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to Twitter right now, and I'm going to see what the people are saying. Because the comments I've already seen, I already know that I am not out here on an island by myself. I already know that. But we're going to go out here and look. Maybe it'll be something in these comments on Twitter that'll make me say, oh, I never looked at it that way. I'm lying. Ain't nothing going to be out here to make me think like that. But no, they are foul. They are foul. Do you hear me? Foul what happened tonight. And I need Love Island to fix it. Peacock, you need to fix this. Okay? So here's the comment. All right, Ace, your insecurities are showing because he only voted Jeremiah off because he's seen him as competition who keeps getting the girls he's interested in. Correct. Because none of them girls, including that bombshell, don't know them. The girls don't want Ace. Now look at Ace. Look at Ace. Ace is not an unattractive guy. So don't think that's what I'm saying. He's not an unattractive guy. But after you watch him enough on this show, the little traits he has where he's trying to be cute and sexy and chill, it starts to get annoying, and you see that it's a game. So that makes him look less attractive by his behavior. And then he is a ringleader. He's a ringleader. Ace is the effing puppet master on this show. And it's so weird because you're looking at everybody else and it's like only one ever called it out was Austin. Austin said that Ace is the ringleader and everybody else just doing what he said. Facts. All right, let's see what some of these other comments are saying. Sorry, but the boys was definitely jealous that Jeremiah had the girls they all wanted from the start. You can't convince me otherwise. Okay. Okay, that's what I'm saying. What's the hype for Love Island? What child, you gonna have to watch it. Anybody got time for them kind of comments tonight? I'm pissed off. Boy, this is just too much. Okay, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Definitely don't want to say how tonight's dumping should have gone. And they have Austin. And what is that? Iris? That I would have been fine with that. Okay. Or Iris and no, they got Austin and Hannah. That's who should have gone. Somebody else said, "What the F was that?" Now, this person I agree with. They say, "I feel bad for Hannah." No, they ain't had to call the girl Hannah Montana. They said, "I feel bad for Hannah Montana, but she's not going to be missed." I agree with that. And let me tell you something else about Hannah, because I really don't care one way or the other. But Hannah, I'm gonna need you to get your life together, girl, because all this falling out, crying that you be doing, they voted you out. Oh, come on, girl. At the end of the day, even as heated as I am right now, this is just game show. Well, none of these people gonna stay together in real life anyway. Okay, but it's a perfect distraction from other shit going on in the world right now. So, but Hannah just does too much for me. Okay, Ace ASF, his jealous little 4'11" self should have been off the show. Correct. Correct. Every villain is. They said every villain is light skinned. Lord have mercy. No one's ever seen them in the same room. They do look alike. Okay, let's keep going. Y'all who threatened to walk away and stop watching this season could go ahead and quit the platform. My show don't need y'all anyway. Love Island. Okay, honey. How you gonna be mad at us if we say we don't want to watch the show no more? Excuse me? Excuse me? Someone said, imagine a verbally abusive woman gets to stay in the villa because she deserves a second chance, yet her victim gets sent home all because those three boys was insecure and jealous of him. I will never get over this. Season 7 is wraps. I'm ready for season 8. I agree with this person. Who is this? Jackie Gonzalez. I agree with Jackie Gonzalez. Let's start over from the top because she had a lot more to say. Imagine a verbally abusive woman gets to stay in the villa because she deserves a second chance, yet her victim gets sent home all because those three boys was insecure and jealous of him. I will never get over this. Season 7 is wraps. I'm ready for season 8. This pissed me clean off because had roles been reversed, Jay most certainly would have been kicked off the show immediately. Oh, you know he would have. If Jeremiah was on that island cussing Huda out, calling her all kinds of bees, child, they wouldn't have waited for no vote. Jeremiah would have been flown off that island immediately. And I meant to say immediately. Of course. Okay. Just because she's a woman doesn't mean shit's not wrong. That's correct. Alandria clocked Huda's weird behavior in the beginning at the fire pit, and the internet labeled her as a bully. Yet Huda gets to act a effing fool and get sympathy. Nah, that don't sit right with me. I'm with this girl right here who wrote that. I'm with her. Someone else said, I'm tripping, or they purposely not showing the discussions of how the Islanders come into their decisions. They're not. Me and my daughter talked about that tonight. Because remember last season, especially with movie night, they had so much to show about their discussion. They did not show what went into you saying him instead of him. They did not show us that. Okay. The pics after being sent home are 100% humiliation rituals. Okay. Love Island UK. Okay, somebody said they're going back to watching Love Island UK. Okay. And what is this? What is this? The cast of girls and boys. The girls always be given. What's over here with the boys? Huh? Let me keep going. Let me keep going. Hannah tripping. I would have got home from Fiji and tuna. Okay, whatever. We don't care about that. We do not care. The one time y'all could have sent Huda home, y'all chose for her to stay. I don't let America vote no more. What? Okay, the same way we petition to get Bella back on, we need to petition to get Austin off. Did people petition to get Bella back on? Somebody said, never mind, this is the worst season. Someone else said, oh, these boys are messy boots. Voting out their biggest competition lets you know none of them are really trying to be locked in. They want first dibs on any new ladies. Facts. And they know they felt any woman that came in, even at the start of the show. Of course, all the women, because all they could go off at the very beginning is looks. And who was that? Jeremiah. Jeremiah, of course. And they saw that and they needed to get rid of him because they saw he was getting all the attention. And that is messy. Very messy. Okay. Don't ever let them vote again. I'm good with that. Voting Jeremiah off, the crying emoji. I'm irritated. Ace is a BAN. If you support this clown, you're a part of the circus. Oh my God. This is just a lot. This is just a lot. This is just a lot. Huda lied so much it actually made the villa think Jeremiah was the issue. America voted to separate them for her to go home, and the villa thought that was a vote because we can't stand Jeremiah. When will they know they have been had? Yeah, the dudes always hated the Jeremiah from the start. I wouldn't have cared who I was coupled with. I would have jumped right on him. Okay, they're talking about the Asian guy who's coming in. I miss him already. I just can't believe they did Jeremiah like that. It's crazy to think at this time last season, all of the couples who made it to the finals were established. And that's not the case this season at all. We have no real couples on this season at all. And based off of how it went down tonight, there's no real friendships either. This had to be about winning. Jeremiah never deserved this. This is correct. I was so relieved when Jeremiah said he felt betrayed because I'm like, okay, good. Then you know what time it is because they did you dirty. They did you straight up dirty. Still mad they voted Jeremiah off. It should have been Austin. Dare I say that Jeremiah was voted out because the guys are jealous of him and all they can do is listen to what Ace tells them to do? Let me read that again. Dare I say that Jeremiah was voted out because the guys are jealous of him and all they can do is listen to what Ace tells them to do? Facts. Whew, y'all. The good thing about it, I see that a lot of people feel the same way that I feel. And because this right here, I don't know if I'm going to continue watching this season. And if I do watch any more this season, it's not like, oh, I gotta be there 9 o'clock soon as it comes on. I don't care. I could catch up on social media. Okay. And there's no way that when we even rank like the best our favorite person, Jeremiah was not ranked last. Out of those three standing up there, it was probably Pepe or either Austin that was ranked last, but yet they're still there. Make it make sense. Okay. I'm a little bit more calm down now. I'm going to read this one. Somebody said, I know damn well those followers as some dumbass dudes did not vote Jeremiah off because their leader Ace told them to. That's exactly what they did. That's exactly what they did. Austin was literally in front of them and they voted out Jeremiah. Yep. That's what they did. That is what they did. This is just wow. Well, we'll see where they go from here. Like I said, I can't commit to even watching it every night now because I care so much less now with this vote. But all I can say is they did Jeremiah dirty. The one thing I'm looking forward to now, they can hurry up and get to the end. I don't really care because none of these people are real couples anyway, so who cares? I want the reunion show. That's what I want. I want to see when Jeremiah sees even more clearly how Nick was stabbing him in his back, how Ace has been the ringleader. How y'all let this little troll come in here and be the puppet master of everything? How? So I want to see. I want to see that. I want to see that. That's all I want to see at this point. I want to see the reunion. I don't care about any of the rest of it. And if they bring Jeremiah back, I'll know from social media. But this will probably be the last video, on my channel about Love Island, because when I tell you I am over it with them voting off Jeremiah tonight, I am over it. Over it. Thank y'all for checking out this video. Please drop a comment and let me know how you all feel about what happened tonight. I would love to know. Do you think it's any chance at all that they're going to try to correct this wrong and bring Jeremiah back, or what's done is done? All right, y'all. I'm going to sign out here. And until the next time, bye, y'all.